Hello, beautiful Victoria School students. Mr. Burns here, and I just wanted to pop in with a quick message to let you know what's going on at school. It's been a long time since we've all been together, and man, I miss that. I miss seeing you in the halls every day. I miss the high fives and the hugs. I miss the conversations. I miss watching how brilliant you all are at solving issues and problems and sharing your art and your excitement and your creativity. And I've got to be able to do a little bit of that. I've been talking with some of you. We've been planning grad together. And, I'm going to pause for a second because I think it's really important that every now and then we just stop and recognize what a beautiful world we live in. Look at this. I'm in the river valley right now, and the poplar fluff is coming down and it's landing on the ground. And if there was ever a space where you might be able to find elves and fairies, I think it might be here. Look at that big pillow. It's like somebody had a huge pillow fight, and there's feathers everywhere. Look at it. It's stunning. It's like winter in the summer without having to wear a down puffer. So cool. Anyways, I just completely distracted myself because this is incredible. But it does remind me that if we don't slow down and look around us, we can miss beautiful things. And, the coronavirus has caused us to do things so different from anything that we had ever imagined or asked for. But there are things. There are things to think about. Beauty is around us all the time. And I used to be so busy that I would never even be in this pathway, let alone recognizing what's going on. I don't think I've ever seen poplar fluff like this before. So in our time being at home, being away from the busyness without, driving our cars everywhere all the time, going to malls, consuming, shopping, we've had time to slow down, reconnect with family, reconnect with people we hadn't talked to in a long time through telephone calls or Skype conversations or Google Meets. There's been some moments in this difficult work that caused me celebration. To be able to have that time together, to time with my family. I've been painting more. I've built a garden, planted it. Everything's growing out of the ground. Things that I probably wouldn't have done if my life was as full with events and activities as it usually would be at this time of year. So I celebrate that part. I know it's also been difficult. I admire your resilience. I admire the fact that you have been able to do something so different, to think about school so differently than we ever had thought before, and continued to do it, continued to commit to your success, continued to commit to achieving, to learning, to engaging. It has been a struggle. I won't lie. We all liked it better before, or most of us liked it better before. And to that end, we are looking at what next year might look like. And you've heard the Minister of Education make announcements about next year's schooling, that we're working with 3 scenarios. One being everybody back at school with precautions to prevent the spread of the virus. Another one would be a hybrid model of some at home, some at school. And the third would be all at home. The details of those models are much more complex. And so we're working as a school division with Alberta Education to try to figure out what that might actually look like in all 3 scenarios. But in truth, we don't know what it will be or what it will look like as we move forward into September for next year. I can guarantee we will be doing school. I just don't know what it will look like or where it will be or how many people will be together in the building. That's what my work for the summer will be, is to work on that. We won't have any real specific answers until August, when Alberta Education and the government, under the recommendations of our Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Hinshaw, gives us that information so we can make real plans. So I can't share information with you because I don't have the information. And I always believe that I personally would rather live with an uncomfortable truth than a comfortable lie. So to tell you that we're going to do it this way, it's not true at this point because I don't know. So I'm going to encourage you to live and embrace that ambiguity. Live with that, embrace it, and let go of worrying about the future right now, because that just causes stress and anxiety, and it's wasted energy. Instead, I encourage you to live in the moment, celebrate today, celebrate the people you're around, take time to see these beautiful, beautiful things that are around us. Like I said, go for a walk in the river valley. Summer may be different from how you had planned it, but it's still summer. So enjoy that. And when we get together again in September, however that may be, there will be so many stories to talk about, and that reunion will be so great. So I wish you all an incredible summer. I will have more answers for you in August, so please keep checking School Zone in August. Check your Share account emails. I'll be sending out information that way as well, to give you all the information that you will need to have the most success possible next year in school. For now, know how proud I am of each one of you for the work that you've done in completing this year of school. And I have to say, when we look back at this, when we come back in the future and say, what was that year? What happened in 2020? We'll look back at it. I know it will make sense. It will change the way we think. It will change the way we move forward. And it will make sense because hindsight is 2020. So it's all there for us. Be brave, be strong, stay well, be kind, and know that you are loved. Have a great summer, everyone.